Want to know something crazy? If I wear my shirt like this or I wear it like this, it doesn't matter. You guys are still gonna be like, why is she wearing that shirt? Because even when it's zipped up like this, you guys say it's too revealing. I can't win.
This woman is wearing a revealing top, then has the audacity to complain that men notice her sexualized appearance. This is the fundamental dishonesty of modern women. They deliberately dress provocatively, then act offended when men treat them accordingly. She says, I can't win, as if she's some innocent victim caught in an impossible situation. But she absolutely can win. She can dress with dignity. She can cover her body like a woman who values herself beyond her sexual appeal. But she won't do that because she's addicted to male attention and validation. She wants men to look at her sexually. She just wants to maintain the moral high ground while she does it. This is the modern female paradox. They want to sexualize themselves for attention, then cry oppression when men respond to that sexualization. They've convinced themselves that men noticing their deliberate sexual displays is somehow victimizing them, rather than the natural.
One last question. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
First thing I noticed.
Be honest. Completely honest, because your ick was honesty.
Are they real?
Is that important? Is that important?
No. It's just the first thing I noticed. You asked.
Made me question his misogynistic mindset, though, with the last comment.
Okay, so I got dumped again. Shocker. I know, we all know. You're probably thinking, Jill, are you the problem?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I literally hate fucking doing this, and I fucking hate crying online and stuff.
You think that girl love you? Pay her bills. See how much more she love you. See how much more she initiate everything. See how much more submissive she be. Just pay her bills, bro.
I told this man that no one's ever made me feel special on my birthday, and he said, don't worry, baby, I got you. I'll make you feel special. He ghosted me on my birthday!
I just think that women can handle the truth.
Yeah, dude, a man can handle the truth.
Yeah, can a man handle the truth?
Tell me the truth. I'm ready for it right now.
The truth is, you wanna pay me $500, I'll suck your dick right now. Yeah,
Hey, yo.
that's the truth. So can you handle it?
You want to have a train ride on you? You know what? Yeah, there's been times I've been like, no, that would be a good time. I have an opportunity for you right now. Like, we have... Oh my God, no!
You know what? I'm ready. Spit on me. Just...
I fucked two guys the same night on Christmas Eve.
Were they friends?
Yeah, they were friends.
Do they know? No.
Yeah, do they?
They don't know.
No, they don't know. I had a thumb with my best friend and my fiance's best friend, so my fiance wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
No, he doesn't know about it.
You guys are crazy.
I got really drunk one night and had with this one guy right as he walked out the door. Another guy walked in and then we so yeah.
I'm a 304. Of course I have them things on me at all times.
What is your confession?
I got trained.
By two dudes?
It was like 6.
Huh? Was that recent?
It was like 2 months ago.
Out like this? Was it a good experience for you?
It was fun.
And was it like in and out or all at the same time?
One by one, but like they were all on me.
This is absolutely revolting and represents the complete moral collapse of Western women. This woman is casually discussing having group sex with multiple men as if it's some minor life experience worth sharing on camera. She's describing the most degrading behavior imaginable with the same tone you'd use to talk about trying a new restaurant. And the most disgusting part? She describes it as fun. This is what feminism has produced. Women who are so disconnected from their own dignity that they can engage in the most depraved sexual acts and convince themselves it's empowering. Any man who would even consider a relationship with this woman is mentally ill. The fact that she's comfortable sharing this on camera reveals the complete absence of shame in modern women. Previous generations of women would have taken this kind of degeneracy to their graves. But this generation broadcasts their sexual degradation like it's an achievement to be proud of.
And a lot of women as well, they don't have male role figures. They don't actually have a father in their life. And for example, like their mum could have had a mad past, right? So she don't really know how to be a normal woman. So she's going to give that energy to the daughter. Or even if the mum is good, the dad's not around to tell her, what are you doing? Like, that man is not going to look at you as a wife.
What is the sluttiest thing you've ever done?
Had sex with my boyfriend's best friend.
So you cheated on your boyfriend?
Yeah, now my ex, but yeah.
Did he find out?
No.
Give me a confession.
I've made out with a 65-year-old.
I stole a teddy bear from a grocery store.
Ideally, how much do you want your husband to make in a year?
$500K.
This is the delusion of modern women. They think men who make $500K annually are going to wife up these types of women. Men who make $500K represent less than 1% of the male population. These are successful, intelligent, disciplined men who have their pick of women.
To keep up with my lifestyle.
And you?
2 million. Probably 6 figures minimum.
Okay, for sure. How about you?
Yeah, definitely 6 figures.
Do you ever have like such a bad day and you're just like craving dicks? You're just like, I need dicks. I haven't had dicks this whole time. Give me the fucking dicks.
Have you ladies ever let a man on because you've enjoyed receiving attention from him?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like, but then I do feel bad afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like solidification that it's like, okay, a guy is into me. Like, I'll download Hinge just to like make sure there's guys out there. I'll shop a little bit, window shop, and like make sure that I'm still hot. And then it's just like I won't do anything because I don't have the confidence to do it.
Is it because you're lacking intimacy in your life why you would do something like that?
It's definitely not that. It's just more of like,
so
I don't want to talk to those people though. Like, it's just like, I don't need that because it's just so artificial.
But if you have enough intimacy in your life, why would you seek it from an outside source?
I just want to know that they're still there.
Okay, what's your take?
Have I let somebody on before? Yes, I'm.
Yes, but also you kind of feel bad because if somebody's like hitting on you and you like want like, I don't want to like let them down. I don't want to like make them feel bad.
They knowingly lead men on, waste their time, energy, and resources purely for the ego boost of receiving male attention. They use men as emotional tampons and validation dispensers while having zero intention of reciprocating their interest. This isn't some rare occurrence. She's admitting this is standard female behavior. They download dating apps not to find relationships, but to shop and confirm they're still attractive enough to get male attention. They treat men like disposable sources of validation rather than human beings deserving of honesty and respect. But notice how she frames it. She feels bad afterwards. This token guilt is supposed to absolve her. She knows what she's doing is wrong. She knows she's causing genuine harm to men who are investing their hopes and emotions in her. But she does it anyway because her need for validation is more important than basic human decency. This is the narcissistic core of modern female psychology. They view men as resources to be exploited for their own emotional needs, then offer meaningless guilt as if that somehow balances the scales. They'll manipulate and use dozens of men, but as long as they feel slightly bad about it, they can maintain their self-image as good people.
I'm 31 years old, and the number one thing I would tell people under 30 is that something happens when you turn 30 and you become an adult. It's a whole thing. It's called a Saturn return or whatever you want to call it, but things are going to change. Your perspective is going to change drastically after 30.
Every baddie I know is literally single right now.
Because they have bad personalities.
I post my naked body online to
like
put it short.
Fully naked?
Yes.
Are you fulfilled doing this?
Absolutely not. No, it has made me like extremely depressed.
Whoa, how much longer do you want to do this for?
I would love to stop.
Please read it.
Search your name in the other person's messages. Do we have to do this?
I'll do it. Okay, fine.
All right, you guys get 5 more seconds. Okay.
Damn, look, she deleting messages. Wait, you deleting stuff?
She belongs to the streets.
Go ahead. And we're only going to 10 seconds to look through over.
No.
Okay.
what a real man is. He is sticking by me whether I cheated or not, which I did, but it's okay. We are still making it work. We are going to be one big happy family. As you know, we have other children together. So everyone's going to be brother and sister. Nobody's going to be treated differently.
No separation on my end. Because let me tell you something. As a man, I was brought up to stick by your woman no matter what.
I don't even know what to say about this. This is the ultimate humiliation as a man. Notice the programming he's fighting against. He was brought up to stick by a woman no matter what. This is the blue pill conditioning that tells men to ignore women's sexual history, to pretend that promiscuity doesn't affect relationship viability, to act like a woman's past doesn't matter for her future.
What's your body count looking like right now?
I can't even tell you. It's like 45.
How old are you again?
20.
20, and your body count is?
45.
45. So you know what they say, you gotta multiply 45 times 3. Let me do that math for you real quick. Okay, so your body count really 135.
I should have just said like 45 plus because I really just stopped counting after 45.
It's the big year of 2025. If you are still dating men, marrying men, and giving children to them, you are signing up for some level of abuse.
What?
You would never cheat on her? Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
You would ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa.
What you just witnessed is the complete moral collapse of Western womanhood, documented in their own words and presented without shame or self-awareness. These aren't isolated cases or extreme examples. This is the mainstream reality of modern female behavior, stripped of all pretense and social filtering. Let's be absolutely clear about what we're dealing with here. These are not women in any traditional sense. They have been so corrupted by feminist ideology and social media validation that they've lost any connection to basic human dignity, self-respect, or moral standards. The woman casually discussing the train experience represents millions of Western women who have participated in similar degradation, and then expect decent men to consider them for relationships and motherhood. This level of delusion is clinical-grade insanity. These creatures have engaged in the most depraved sexual acts imaginable, degraded themselves for money and attention, manipulated and used countless men for validation, and destroyed their own ability to form meaningful pair bonds. But here's what's really disturbing. These women feel entitled to share their degeneracy publicly without shame. They've become so disconnected from normal human standards that they think their sexual degradation is content worth broadcasting. They've lost the basic feminine instinct for discretion and dignity. The casual admission of leading men on for validation reveals the predatory nature of modern female psychology. These creatures view men as resources to be exploited rather than human beings deserving of respect. They'll manipulate dozens of men, waste their time and emotional investment, purely for the psychological gratification of feeling desired. This is sociopathic behavior normalized as standard female conduct. Millions of women are psychologically dependent on male sexual attention to the point where they'll sell their dignity and self-respect for temporary validation from strangers. They're choosing internet points over their own psychological well-being. These women are casualties of an ideology that convinced them that degrading themselves was liberation. They believe the feminist lie that they could behave like men without consequences, that sexual promiscuity would make them happy and fulfilled. But the most damaging part isn't what they've done to themselves, it's what they've done to the men around them. Every man who tried to build something meaningful with these women got betrayed, manipulated, or discarded. Every man who invested emotionally in these walking disasters learned that modern women are incapable of reciprocating genuine affection or loyalty. The woman who casually admits she'll cheat on her faithful partner represents the ultimate expression of female selfishness and moral vacancy. She's with a man who loves her, commits to her, and would never betray her, and her response is to plan her own betrayal. These women have made themselves completely unsuitable for marriage, motherhood, or any meaningful relationship with decent men. But the real tragedy isn't what happens to these women. It's what happens to society when an entire generation of women destroys themselves this completely. These women were supposed to be wives and mothers. This is what sexual liberation actually looks like when stripped of all the propaganda and wishful thinking. This is what happens when you tell women that promiscuity is empowerment, that degradation is liberation, that their sexual choices have no consequences. The men watching this need to understand, these women are showing you exactly who they are. Believe them. Don't try to save them, fix them, or turn them into something they're not capable of being. They've made their choices and destroyed their own value. They belong exactly where they are, in the streets, where they can continue servicing the endless parade of men who view them as temporary entertainment. This is why marriage rates are collapsing, why birth rates are plummeting, why increasing numbers of high-value men are choosing to remain single rather than risk their resources and futures on creatures like these. Smart men have learned to recognize the signs of sexual degradation and moral bankruptcy, and they're walking away from the entire rigged game. The future belongs to the small percentage of women who rejected this degeneracy, maintained their dignity, and preserved their ability to be genuine partners to decent men. The rest of these creatures will serve as a cautionary tale for the next generation, living examples of what happens when you abandon traditional values and moral standards in pursuit of temporary pleasure and validation. They got exactly what feminism promised them: unlimited sexual freedom, complete independence from moral judgment, and the power to use their sexuality however they chose. And they discovered that what feminism promised them was worthless. Now they're living with the consequences, and those consequences are permanent.